Hello.
Good afternoon, officer.
How are you doing?
Not bad.
Could we have a private conversation, please? Could we have a private conversation, please? Yeah, cool. Hey, so my name's Deputy Webb from the Sheriff's Office, okay?
Yeah.
Basically, reason why I'm out here, we got a call saying that someone was taking signs out of the right-of-way over there and whatnot, so could you run me through what in the world's going on, why I'm out here?
Let me ask you this. Where's Eddie at? Because I'd like to have the same conversation with him.
Okay.
So, and it's his was kind of the violator, then the police got in at the Perkins Police Department. Anyhow. Okay, so I'm here in Township Trustee.
Yep.
They're in the road right away. I called him. I said, please remove him. Gave him 10 days. I didn't remove him. I pulled him and dropped him off.
Okay.
Tried to do it for 5 or 6 days. They went back up. I said, okay. Pulled him, went back. They went back up again a second time. So now I pulled them and put them in the back of my vehicle.
Okay.
So
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So they're in violation of being in the road right away. Eddie's got a call. I called him, so he knows that he was in violation.
Okay. So okay, gotcha. So where were they at when you pulled them?
Right up against your sign.
What's that?
My
sign?
The yellow sign.
Oh, the yellow sign. Okay, gotcha.
The left-right sign.
Okay, gotcha. So they were in the yard. Can you point out where they were exactly? So where the
I see. Here's the post. They were right there.
Next to each other.
Right there.
Okay, gotcha. All right, and you just pulled the ones that were along the sign right there.
There was 3 of them there. One would be, I think, Perkins Fire.
Okay.
No, Perkins Police. Eddie's. Eddie had 2 of them there. I don't know what the third one was.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
They were all like boom, boom, boom.
Okay, gotcha. And how long ago did you call him to like report he was?
That was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
So.
Okay, so you called him, let him know, said, hey, you got to get these signs out. Gotcha. Okay.
And I accused him. I said, Eddie, I don't think you have permission there either, because if you go down the Galloway Road, that's owned by.
Okay.
Ohio Edison.
Okay.
Of course. So I know you didn't get permission from them to put signs on it.
Okay.
And then again, they were the same way on the road right away.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Did you give anything like in writing to him by chance or anything like that?
No.
That would show
Not
like.
even a text. No.
Okay. Gotcha.
That was going to be tomorrow's.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I don't like to bother too many people on Sunday.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's just like this gentleman said, why'd you pull? And I said, well, I can have our township guys come out and pull them, but I'm here. I see it. Why would I call somebody else out on the clock paying taxpayers money to do it?
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. You don't happen to have like your ID or something on you, do you?
You want to see like a
license or something, just to get everyone put into the report, yeah.
I'll get it to you.
Awesome. Hang tight. Well, hang tight real quick for me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Here's this back for you. So hey, yeah. So yep. So I called Eddie, and just confirmed that you called him and everything. Okay. So here's kind of the situation. So not like I'm going to take you to jail or anything crazy like that, but I am going to read you your rights because I'm obviously conducting an investigation for potential theft. Okay. So I have to advise you of your 2 main rights, right? One, that you have the right to remain silent, and one, that you have the right to legal counsel at any point in time, right? You can answer questions, you cannot answer questions. If you can't afford any legal counsel, aka an attorney, it'll get appointed to you free of charge, okay? Make sense? Okay. So basically what we got is the issue I have is I don't disagree, maybe they were in violation or something like that, but I do believe in that you probably should have went to the board of elections and reported it and kind of went that route, because you kind of find yourself in a weird position running at the same time putting it in your own hands, so it kind of makes it, you know, a weird scenario. How many signs do you have in the car now?
Who, of somebody else's, you mean?
Yeah, not your personal.
5 or 6.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna seize those, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'll bring them back to be redistributed to the owners from the Board of Elections, okay? Could you grab those for me real quick, actually? Okay.
So now, down in the city of Huron,
sure,
they just grabbed our signs.
Okay.
Those signs are in right away.
Okay.
They just grab them.
They just take them?
They don't even call you or anything.
Okay, gotcha.
So they just take them.
Okay.
And then rumor has it, hey, city's got your sign. Oh, okay.
And you have to just figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might be an issue you have to, contact them about. Maybe have a better.
So now, what's the difference between that and this?
Well, that and this, I have.
And so all these came from Galloway Road.
On Galloway Road?
Well, just this end and that.
Okay. So you're everything, to my knowledge, should probably be taken through the Board of Elections.
I don't know if the Board of Election likes to be bothered with signs.
Well, truthfully, there's got to be some type of flow of operation through them instead of, because the issue is when you take it into your own hands, and then you have your sign sitting right there, it definitely makes it kind of seem a little bit odd, right? Taking it into. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I'll sit them down.
So Stacy's was out on Route 2. I can get that back.
Okay, gotcha.
That was not part of this.
Okay. So with these signs, what we'll do, we'll seize them. I'll write a property release form back to the owners or the Board of Elections if they're not going to accept them, whatever first happens. What I'm going to do for the time being to see what the prosecutor wants to have done with this, because obviously it's a potential theft situation, I'm going to call the prosecutor. I'm going to let him know the scenario that, hey, you made contact to Eddie. I called Eddie. He totally told me, hey, yes, I did see I think a voicemail was left. Is that correct? He said, I heard it, but I didn't want nothing to do with it. I wanted to stay mute in the situation because I didn't want to get involved or cause any bad waves or whatever. So, with that said,
the thing is, we're going to be working together someday.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I know,
like,
elections, I get it, but elections, they can get political, So, with that said, he didn't want to get involved with it, so that's why he did not reply, he said. So, with that said, I probably the Board of Elections would have been the next best route instead of taking it into your own hands, assumingly. With that said, and I know, maybe you didn't have horrible intentions or something like that.
No.
However, it's still, there's probably a procedure that probably should have been had instead of doing it yourself. So, with that said, I'll call the prosecutor. I'm going to notify them of everything. If you would like to write a statement pertaining to it, you're more than welcome to if you'd like. It's up to you.
Maybe in the future.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to, let us know.
So just let me know where we're at.
Yeah. So, so if you want to hang tight here, I'm going to call the prosecutor right now. If they answer, if Mr. Kaufman answers, it might be something we can get taken care of right now. If not, then I'll have to forward it to him and I'll release you. But for the time being, just sit tight, sit. I'll give him a call and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. And you can just take a seat in the car. All right. Turning off the contact prosecutor. Okay. All right. So I spoke with the prosecutor here, and he wanted to move forward with a citation for receiving stolen property. Okay, that's what he felt was necessary.
Who was that? Erie County?
No. It would be the Huron, because we're in Huron Township right now.
Yeah.
So where I saw.
City Huron?
Yeah. Yep. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's because Huron Township uses the municipal court. So pretty much with that said, there's going to be a citation issued, and then you'll have a court date, and you'll go forward, and then kind of take everything from there. So okay.
So down in Huron.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna read everything to you. So I'm gonna try not to get this soaking wet. So yeah, I know.
You can stick it in the window.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? You mind? So just because, piece of paper doesn't do good in water. So the court date is set for 8:30 in the morning on the 26th, so on Tuesday, at the Huron Municipal Court, 417 Main Street. All right, and you'll go there, and you can kind of that'll be your initial hearing. Okay, for the receiving stolen property, no person shall receive, dispose of property of another, knowing or having reasonable cause to believe that the property has been obtained through a commission of a theft offense. Okay, so that's what that is. That is what the prosecutor wanted to move forward with.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me at all?
Yeah, I don't agree with all that.
Well, that's what court's for, obviously, right? Other than that, anything else from me right here, right now?
I think we're good.
Okay, so just get a signature from you at that last bottom line down there, and all that is saying you're getting you're receiving the ticket. Okay, it's not an admission to guilt or anything like that. I will get you a copy, and you are out of here.
Okay. So what do I do next time I see signs out there?
And my suggestion would be contact the Board of Elections and go through.
I don't think they mess with signs. I think they leave that up to us.
Well, I would contact them and get the standard operating procedure as that. I mean, I know what I know is that the normal procedure is some type of official in their capacity, highway department, something like that, is the ones that are supposed to do it. So that's what I was made aware of. So with that said, maybe contact them.
So even as the boss of the road department, I need to tell them to do it.
So hey, I don't make those rules.
Is that the way you're reading that, Phil?
That is the way I was told what is operated. Somebody, whoever they are, in their official capacity, has to do it. You know, in a marked vehicle, all that kind of good stuff is what I was told.
Okay,
that's what I'm being told.
Some sense.
Right, that's what I'm being told. So with that said, you know, it might not be a bad idea to call them though. Call the Board of Elections, you know, figure that kind of stuff out, get a standard operating procedure, so that way these type of situations don't happen.
So do it, and I just don't know it all.
Maybe, absolutely,
you know
sure, absolutely. So other than that, you were all good to go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for your time.